What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because, guys, we are playing a brand spanking new deck today. One that I am hoping can actually be pretty decent, okay? It's the beginning of the season, so I always like to play weird decks and have a bit of fun, but we've been having loads of trouble. If you've seen one of my most recent videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's just a bunch of high-ranking people out there on the ladder pushing up super high, and they're taking it out on the little guy here to where we don't really have an opportunity to play with straight-up bad, fun decks, which is a bummer because that's what I love to do. I love playing with bad, bad, fun decks. So we're going to still try and have fun a little bit with it. But we're also gonna try and make a decent deck. So we got Meteor in here, we got Clock in here, and we're still basing our deck around the faction booster, so we have extra mana. We've actually got a 1.4 multiplier here for mana because we've got Clock of Power, Priestess, as well as Minotaur in here, which I think should be a pretty decent combination, and maybe, just maybe, we can find a win on the ladder today. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also share the channel with your friends. If you have people that play Rush Royale, people that don't play Rush Royale, if you think they would enjoy the content, make sure that you're sharing it with your friends because it helps grow the community and helps enable me to continue making the content that I hope you guys enjoy so much. But I think the fact that this guy is playing Shaman is actually pretty good for us. We got Virus, which is fine. I'll just do that. Doesn't really matter. I'll do that. Doesn't really matter. And we've only got Harlequin in here. We don't have Mime, which can be a little bit sketchy. But I'm just going to try and use my Harlequin every single time on my Meteors and really not try to combine them out with anything else. If I have Priestesses, I could have combined out my Priestesses already. I haven't done so yet because I'm hoping that a Shaman will hit a Priestess. It hasn't yet hit that, but that's okay. So let's just keep leveling our stuff up. The fact that we do have Priestess also gives us a little extra mana. So we've got 3 units that are Kingdom of Light that gives us mana. And then we've also got Priestess that gives us a little extra mana. Here he comes with a Shaman. Let's do that because that'll actually do this. We can hit our Snowflake right there. Minotaur, my Minotaur's level 8. I might try to get him to level 9 because I know if you get him up a few times, he's not the worst card in the world, but you got to make sure that happens. So we're gonna hit our Meteor right there. We're trying to take advantage of the orbs. One orb, not orb. Okay, let's just combine out our Priestesses here because we've got a couple extra ones. I'll hit my my guy right there. I'll just do this. They're in the middle of the board. I'll do that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good by him too. Now he's hitting a Priestess right there. Finally he hit one. And 37 seconds. I'm going to wait until I see a mini boss. And then I'm going to hit... Actually, I'm going to wait all together. So let's see what he hits here. He's coming down with a Shaman. He's hitting that guy with an orb, which is actually really good for us. He's hitting a Clock of Power, which isn't great for us, but that's absolutely fine. And you can see the damage that the Minotaur is doing. He hit a Priestess right there. That's great. Replace it with a Minotaur, which is fine. 14 seconds. Also, well, actually, I was going to say Puppeteer isn't going to matter at all, but realistically, it does kind of matter. So I'm going to hit my Snowflake here. I'm going to hit my Meteor right here. And hopefully we'll be able to take out our Puppeteer right off the bat. Boom! It did nothing. It did nothing. Oh, I almost got that. So it is going to rank us down right there, which is really unfortunate. But hopefully we can take it out right here. We might not have even needed that Meteor. Now we're getting lagged out. And we did... Oh, that was the Meteor going down. Oh, my Lanta. The Meteor just went down. That's crazy. But, yeah, the fact that this guy is running Boreas, it's not the end of the world that we've got Clock of Power in here. Clock of Power would be somewhat useless if we were going up against, let's say, just that Shaman spam deck that doesn't have any type of damage, because I've run into that guy a lot. But this guy does have some damage. So let's just do Minotaur here. Let's do a little extra damage. We're going to copy that. We've got a couple of those guys. I'll do this as well. Why not? And let's copy a meteor. Let's do a meteor now. That did pretty good. We got some clocks of power. I'm going to combine out clocks here just to be annoying because he does have to take out... I'll do another one. He does have to take out that Bannerlord. I'll hit this guy here, and then I'll hit this guy here. Let's actually combine out our priestesses. We got a nice little meteor right there. 22 seconds until Virus again. We're obviously not going to win on this exact wave, but I think we're getting set up very, very well. So let's do our Snowflake here. 10 seconds. I'm going to do a meteor right here. And with Virus, why not just do this and see if we can take out Virus as quick as possible. As quick as a snap. That's not that loud, so maybe you can't even hear it. Let's just do that right there. Boom, we took that out. So we still took a hit, but it'll go away. I'm going to max out my clock. He's not going to take a hit here, but this next wave is going to be very tough for him. And we've still got 1,700 mana. And remember, because we're getting so much extra mana from those 3 units, we might be in a pretty decent spot. And if we can win this game, okay, this guy is not the highest level guy. I can tell you right now because his Boreas is only level 9, could be level 10. So it's not like one of those opponents that we've been playing against that are crazy, crazy, crazy. But maybe this deck is legit. Let's just hit our meteor right there, a little bit early on our part, but shouldn't be the end of the world. I'm going to hit my Snowflake. Let's see what else he's got. He's got a Minotaur right there. I was going to try to combine that out. We're going to combine that out instead. Let's do our meteor right there. We can do a Priestess. We can do another Minotaur just to slow everybody down. We've got another meteor right here coming his way. And there is a hit. There is a hit. And let's just do Clock of Power to give him absolutely no chance of coming back here. I'll also hit a meteor right here, blow some stuff up. And that was a very, very convincing game. Hit him with a good game. Let's check out the stats. Level 9, 1961. This is an opponent. I don't know what he's spamming at me. I can hear it, but I didn't see it. He probably said good luck, good game or something like that. I don't think he was BMing. This is a pretty even matchup. Level 9 Boreas versus a level 9 Meteor. He's got a level 13 Priestess. I got a level 11. I got a level 8 Clock of Power. He's got a level 8 Harlequin and Summoner. Right? My Harlequin's level 10, which is actually pretty good. And then my crit outdoes him. But technically, his hero is outdoing me. So really not that bad right there. I'm interested to see how this deck is going to fare against a regular damage deck. So let's jump into another game here and see how it does against, you know, Cultist, Inquisitor, Cultist. Here we go. All right. Now, if we can win against these guys, then we know that we actually can have a chance against most decks, which would be pretty cool. But guys, if you want to catch me live, listen up. No, I'm just kidding. We do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. And we are currently live streaming. If you guys are catching this video as soon as it goes live, we're currently live streaming. So stop on by Twitch/Game by the Beach. We live stream on Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, and again, Clock of Power right here is actually going to be really, really good for us. So early on in these games, maybe it would be worthwhile doing copying Priestesses just to get a little extra mana. Since we don't have Mime, I really just want to always make sure that I'm using Harlequin on Meteor, so I always have it. I mean, I feel like that makes sense. But yeah, if you guys are interested in coming by the live stream, we'd love to have you guys. We can play with you, play against you. If you guys are having trouble with a dungeon floor, we can absolutely try and help you out on that dungeon, okay? But okay, we're in a good spot right here. I think he's going to have absolutely no issues taking out Bedlam. We're going to have, like, maybe a little bit of an issue taking out Bedlam. But it shouldn't be the end of the world. So I think we definitely have a chance at winning. And I do want to check at the end of this game how Minotaur is actually doing. Because it's always kind of hard to tell. I didn't check at the end of that last game. I feel like it was being pretty worthwhile. Okay, you can see it does those earthquakes periodically. And then if you merge them, you get that rock slide that goes down. If we can level our Minotaur up to level 9, which I don't even know if we have enough Minotaurs. If we could level him up to level 9, we do get 1 talent. So a talent would be really, really great on Minotaur, and then it starts becoming a little bit more valuable, and maybe it can be thrown in some decks. I know that I've seen it in some Meteor decks, So maybe that would be pretty good. But here we go. Let's just do our meteor right here. Let's see if that does it. It does do it. And we can move on with our lives right there. So Tribunal coming up. So another one, that Tribunal is a little bit interesting, okay? We're going to try our best to take out Tribunal before it hits anything. Notice that entire wave, we used one meteor. So our buy cost should be pretty low. I don't think we've merged out really anything. I'm going to try and utilize my Snowflake as much as I can. It's only level 3, so that's not great, but at least we can fire off Snowflake a few times throughout the wave. So we're taking out a guy right there. I think we should be able to hit it at the next mini-boss and still be able to get back to it. So let's find out. I'm going to try and use my Clock of Power. Let's use our Snowflake here. Use our Clock of Power right before Tribunal. Just to merge some things out anyway. I think that would be a pretty good strategy. Let's do a Minotaur here. Just to kind of slow everything down. Try to build it up a little bit. And now I'm going to do a Meteor right there, which I think was pretty good. And you can see I'm actually not buying extra units right now because I want to have fewer units on my board anyway when Tribunal comes, so that we, if we do get hit, we aren't getting so much taken off our board. I'm going to do a little Clock of Power right here. 27 seconds. I don't believe that Clock of Power is going to do a whole lot, but that's okay. 22 seconds here. I'm going to do my Snowflake as late as I can. Let's do it right now. And I'll do another clock. I'll do this. And I'll just do this as well. 4 seconds, I'll do this. We don't have a clock. We do have a clock. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. Alright, so we both took it out before getting hit. So kudos to him. But I think we're still in a pretty good spot. We didn't waste a whole lot of mana right there, even though it kind of looked like we did. And with Clock of Power, it's really just very, very strong in the late game. Okay, I think what it comes down to is whether or not Minotaur can be that slow that we need it to be. Because usually I run Cold Mage in this deck, but I replaced it with Minotaur because you're getting that extra mana. Okay, and it's still doing a little bit of slow, and it's doing a little bit of damage. So I feel like that's pretty good right there. I'm just going to hit my Meteor right there. I feel like that was pretty well built up. Again, I don't really care about my clocks in this wave, so I think we're just going to hold off for now. We do have a Minotaur we could use. I'm going to wait a little bit, and let's just do a Meteor here. That didn't crit. That's too bad. Let's just do a clock here. I'm going to do one of these guys as well as one of these guys. 20 seconds, 19 seconds. We'll keep on copying our meteors. 10 seconds. Let's just do one right here. And I'm really not too worried about trying to take out Gorgon. So 1.5 should be fine. I'm just going to do a guy right here. 1.4, it did not crit. That's not great. That also did not crit. That's not great. I'm going to have to do this. Okay, we killed it eventually. That is not how I wanted to do it. Didn't crit on any of those, so that was really not good. But we figured it out, so it's fine. We're alive. This wave, let's try and do a few more clocks, okay? So I'm going to do my Snowflake right here just so we can get back to it. But I think he's outputting a lot of damage. We're going to do a clock right there. Wait for a mini-boss, I suppose. I'm going to do a clock right there. We're going to do a Priestess. We've got a Meteor. Let's do a Meteor now. I think I'm a little bit early on my Meteors. Minotaur. I guess we'll do this. We're definitely not getting what I want to get here. Okay, there's some meteors. Let's do that. That should do pretty good. 16 seconds. I'm going to do another Clock of Power. We're going to do another Clock of Power right here. Let's do a meteor. Let's do a Snowflake. I'm going to do another meteor. I'm going to do another Clock of Power. And I'm actually going to... Okay, 1 second. Let's see how we fare. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. 3.4 to go through. That was pretty good. And moving us around isn't the end of the world. So, did it move him around? It did not. Okay. We don't have any mana, but we are taking it out slowly but steadily. It's not like it's going to go back up in health. But it is ranking us down mana upgrade, so that's not great. But we're okay. So let's get our Meteor up a couple of times here. We've got a couple of rank 3s, but we don't have anything else that we can do. And this is where it gets a little bit tough here, fellas. It gets a little bit tough. Those monsters are steaming around our board already. I'm going to hit my Snowflake. Let's hit our Minotaur. As soon as I see a mini boss, I'm going to hit my Meteor right there. I think should be pretty good. I'm going to do Meteor again. We're not killing anything, apparently. Meteor right here. Meteor right there. Bro, it's not critting. It's not critting. Ah! Oh, I tried to merge. It didn't merge. I tried to do 2 rank 4s as saving grace. Hit him with a good game. We weren't able to merge it, but, I mean, it would have survived for a little bit longer, but I think we still would have lost in the end. So that doesn't make me feel great about this deck. It was fun to play. We're playing against regular opponents now. Okay, this guy has slightly lower crit. Level 4 Gadgets, nothing crazy. Level 14 Chemist, nothing crazy. Level 11 Cultist, nothing crazy. It's just a actual deck versus a deck that I'm trying out. Let me know what you think of this deck in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, pop on over to the stream if you caught it right on time. But guys, that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Minotaur actually didn't do too bad with damage. But maybe we need a different slow in there or something. I don't know. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.